The breathtaking Canadian National Vimy Memorial, designed by Canadian sculptor and architect Walter Allward, stands as a tribute to all Canadians who served during the First World War. It represents service, sacrifice, and courage.
Le gouvernement du Canada assure l'entretien de ce lieu historique national, dans le cadre de son engagement continu à honorer ceux et celles qui ont tant donné pendant la Première Guerre mondiale et à raconter leurs histoires aux milliers de visiteurs chaque année. Le gouvernement du Canada a versé 5 millions de dollars pour un nouveau centre d'accueil et d'éducation.
The Vimy Foundation, which helps preserve and promote Canada's entire First World War legacy, raised an additional $5 million for the construction of the center.
Des Canadiens de partout au pays, par l'entremise de la Fondation Vimy, ont offert leur soutien au projet dans le cadre d'initiatives de collecte de fonds et de dons individuels et corporatifs. Chaque donateur a ses propres raisons de soutenir ce nouveau centre d'éducation des visiteurs.
My beloved late husband, the Honorable George William Vary's philosophy was that education is the most important thing, and everything should be based on education. So this education center will now serve as a place of respect and memory for the thousands of fallen Canadian soldiers, our heroes, and most importantly, to study and to work for peace in the world.
My grandfather, James Morrison Carswell, was a private and then a sergeant with the Canadian Motor Machine Gun Brigade. And during the Battle of Vimy Ridge, he was actually in headquarters and helped plan the machine gun barrage. So I knew a lot about Vimy. I was in the military myself. I was an Air Force officer like my father. And so I thought it was a good cause. And when you go to Vimy, you realize how terrible the conditions were and how brave the soldiers indeed were.
I think maybe that they might think twice about getting involved in a war, because when I was involved in the war, I just thought of what I saw in the movies and the heroic things that the fighter pilots did and so forth. What I learned about wars is that it's not very nice.
Offering a view over the trenches, the new Visitor Education Center presents the experience and sacrifices of those who fought during the First World War and honors their memory. Thank you to all who have made this possible.
Voyagez à Vimy, visitez Vimy, au revoir à Vimy.
Un message du gouvernement du Canada.